Hello again. So let's just see that in your perception, that better said, your perception is full of space. See that there is not a little particle in your experience where space is not. It's completely full of space. That's how you connect with your completeness. Because only nothingness, only that which is not a form in your perception can fill up totally the perception. Yes. And here it is, the splendor of consciousness. Here it is where you bring God to this world. You can even only perceive the space in your room. There is the part of your perception where you can feel God. Because maybe you have heard many times that God is not a form. So, in which place of your perception will you or could you feel God? You must go to the subtleness. You must start perceiving more and more. Start living your experience, perceiving space, perceiving that in your perception that have no information. Only there your consciousness will start cleansing itself. This is the simple instruction. This is the first step. Now see that all in your experience, all the forms you are perceiving all the forms, in all the forms, the space is permeating them, the space of your perception. What else can you see there? There are forms and that which have no form, nothing else. Forget about you. You don't exist here. There is only a body there which is another form in your perception. That's all. Your story is just a thought arising in this immense space, is another form. Your self-image is another form arising in your immense space. So, in your perception there is forms and there is that which have no form. Notice that which have no form is the biggest part of this consciousness you are living in. The biggest, not only the biggest, is almost the whole. You can see that. If you are seeing the walls of your room now, for example, you can see that, you can feel that beyond the walls there is that which have no form. Without limits. That is the wholeness of your consciousness. You can say You can change space by consciousness. You have a part of your consciousness is behind the walls, infinitely under the floor. There is a consciousness of you. There is your consciousness, which have no limits. So what can be you? And where do you feel better? Perceiving your wholeness, your completeness, or just perceiving a form after another. You know that when you perceive a form after a form after a form, doesn't matter if it is a thought or there are objects in the world. When you do that all the time, you are forcing this immense universe you are, this immense space, you are forcing to reduce itself into a very limited part of consciousness all the time. That's the cause of the suffering. That's the root. But here, when you can perceive, when you can sense the space around you, that the space is filling up all the perception, all the consciousness, even beyond. Yes, even beyond. I mean, even beyond the fact of being conscious. Yes, but we will see that in another audio. Okay? Yeah. For the moment, it's enough. And brings a very nice feeling to sense your completeness. Only that which have no form can complete your experience in this life. Any form, no form can complete your perception. Because forms have limits. But formless space. You tell me, where is the limit? It's always there. Where you can perceive your completeness. Your fullness. Look, so simple and easy. God give you your completeness. Not at the end of a long effort, of a long way. Just instantaneously. Just right now. That's why that is yourself. And there, if you keep going there, again and again, you will find love, you will find freedom, you will find beauty. And a happy life.